all of our goodies have come in, so all of our woodware, our boxes and everything like that. So just on my way down to picking them all up. So going from a hobbyist to a bit of a sideline, this is quite a bit different from buying just a few you know, a box or a single Langstroth box to buying things by the bulk load. So you know, buying boxes of foundation instead of a couple sheets, or buying frames by the individual frame and not by the hundreds. So this is a little bit exciting. A lot of work ahead of me, but I think it's going to be well worth it. Of course, like every and all good Canadians, got to stop at Tim Hortons, because you can't go to the suppliers without taking them a coffee. So quick stop at Tim Hortons, and then off to pick up our bee supplies. And I got a phone call this morning as well. My lumber has come in, so down to the lumber store. Well, not really come in, I guess they had it all, they just finally got it all packaged up for me. So we'll pick up all the boxes and supplies, and then we'll head down to the lumber store and we'll pick up all of our plywood 2x4s and 1x4s for making all of our pallets. So going to be a busy day. It's going to be a good day. I guess I should also mention I do have the Bug Farmer's heater and control boxes in the back of the truck. So as I pick up all of my stuff from the bee supplier, he's also the guy that dips all of these boxes. So I'll be dropping those off to get all those wax dipped. Now, I don't imagine, being as it's still 18 below zero out there, I don't imagine he'll be dipping those anytime soon. I suspect it'll probably be a few weeks before he fires that up and gets that system all going. Just trying to keep that wax that warm, you know, in the cold weather. Oh, excuse me, hiccups. In the cold weather, it's just all that much harder. So I imagine he'll hang on to those for a little bit, and that's okay, because I'm going to have a chance then to put all of my boxes together. I want to get all those dipped, and I'm going to be building pallets. So I managed to come across a website from a gentleman in Manitoba. His website is called Faith Apiaries. Check him out. So a lot of good videos on there, a lot of good information, but I've contacted Brad there with Faith Apiaries, and he's given me permission to incorporate or adopt his pallet design into my apiary. So once again, just that much more information, and all those good people that you meet out there in YouTube or on these YouTube videos. So here he spent quite a few years designing and working all the bugs out of a pallet design that locks together when you put it onto your trailer or onto the back of the truck. So after contacting him, he was nice enough to give me permission to use that in my apiary. So head on over to Brad's website, check out a lot of his good videos, and let's support him there as well. So I think these pallets that Brad makes, I'm not 100% sure, but I think he makes them for Ian Stepler as well. I can't guarantee that, but they look very much the same, and I think him and Ian are in about the same neck of the country over there in Manitoba, Canada. So yeah, I would say if they've worked for him and he's worked all the bugs out for this many years, why reinvent the wheel? Let's take something that works really, really well, let's incorporate it, and we can spend our time, or I can spend my time, working on learning more about being a good beekeeper, and more about trying to make sure that this little sideline of mine is actually going to be profitable. So, Timmy's.
Hey, what can you do, man?
Can I get 2 large black coffee and
large black coffee,
and 1 large double, please?
All right. That's everything?
That's everything.
Okay, $57.
Thank you. So I'm just getting over, well, unfortunately, COVID. I wasn't feeling good there one day, felt just a little bit off and a little lightheaded, and I couldn't seem to get warmed up. So I did end up taking a COVID test, and I did test positive. So that completely knocked me off my feet for over 2 weeks. So I'm just getting back in and around to getting things done. I still find myself incredibly short of breath, and I get winded very, very easily. So I don't wish that on anybody, and not to mention all the rest of the very unfortunate things that are going on in the world today out there. So I just still don't really understand why people can't live and let live. But anyways, wait. Hello. Debit, please. Thank you. Here's our first order. So I'm gonna put it in a storage unit here until I can get around to getting it all built. But I think what I'll do is I'll probably take the boxes home. My shop isn't very big, so I'll probably take the boxes home and do, say, 100 frames at a time, or 20 boxes at a time, or something like that. So till then, it all is gonna go in the storage unit. With that unloaded, now we got to go to get winded really easy. Now I got to go to Rona and pick up our lumber for our pallets. Exciting day. Good morning. Welcome to the shop. I'm out here good and early this morning. All my lumber and everything came in yesterday, so today I need to get busy. We're going to be building a couple jigs to put some boxes together. I'm going to be building a jig as well for all of the frames. So the work now begins for the 2022 season. Not before the coffee though. Stay tuned. Okay, so this is the last of, what do we got? We got 40 deeps, I think, and 10 mediums. So I guess that's the last of these first 50 boxes. So I got about another 50 to go. But these were all put together, so these are really nice boxes actually. They fit really well. But I'll set these aside. This is going to be one of my pallets. So I was talking to the gentleman at, it's called Faith Apiaries. So he's out of Manitoba. So he's given me the, well, he's given me permission to use his pallet design. And that's what I'm going to be building next. But all of these boxes were put together using a jig. So I didn't design this jig at all. Whoops. Crash, bang. All right. I did not design this jig. I did make a few changes to it, however. So it's made so that the boxes and everything like that will fit right inside. The pieces and everything like that kind of slip right in there so that it holds your ends nice and square. And then you can you do it. So it's made the size to do 3 mediums or 2 supers all at once. There's lots of different designs actually. Nate down at Duck River Honey. I'll leave his link in the description down below. He's got the measurements and everything for this. So this worked really, really well. The changes I did make to it, however, as I don't have a lot of storage room here in my shop where I build all these. So what I did do is, I don't know if you can see it here, I used fasteners that go in here so that this will break all down nice and small so that I can store it inside my woodshed here. Let me set this over here. I made one as well for putting all of the frames together. I'm just waiting for the hardware to come in. But I kind of did the same thing, so you can kind of see how these are all done out so that it'll go down in nice and flush. The bolt will come through, and then these all have holes in the end. So the bolt will come all the way through down here, and I think they call this a T-nut. So the nut goes in there threaded, and then you can fasten it right together. Nate on Duck River Honey has this jig. I think he said he more or less copied it from Ian Stepler. As you guys know, that's another channel I follow. But these more or less slide in the ends. I'll see if I could do this while it's just kind of sitting here, sitting together. And then all our frame pieces, of course, they'll all sit down in the ends here, so it'll hold both sides. This is designed to do 10 frames at once, so that's kind of my next one. Won't be the next step I take, simply because I'm just waiting for the hardware, so I will move on to my pallets next. So that's that for this one. So as always, thank you everyone for watching, following along. I'm kind of getting excited, so hopefully the bees will be coming out and moving out. They did do a cleansing flight the other day, so that's great to see. Get all them moved out here shortly. But once again, thank you for watching. Thank you for following along. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up if you like these videos. That really helps my channel out here a little bit as well. And of course, if you ring that bell, you get notices next time I upload a video. So until then, we'll be here building pallets and frames. Take care. We'll see you next time.